Now, have you ever noticed that why child or children stay awake at night? For example, when a child is 6 months or 1 year, you have some lovely moments with that, children, with that child, playing at night at 3 a.m. at night. You tolerate that. Sometimes many parents enjoy that, or some sister-in-laws or some brothers-in-law, some niece, uncles, they enjoy staying uh, uh, awake with that the child. But what happens is that usually uh, some people get irritated. Some people get irritated, uh, because the child is constantly staring, and they are clueless. Means the person who is visiting, the person who is attending the child is clueless about what I have to do. Means he's the child is just staring. Now now the point here is why the child stares. A child smiles, and he is lying on the bed, or something like that, and he's staring at you. And the psychological, or if you talk about psychological or any spiritual aspect, let's talk about spiritual aspect. We will reach out to the reference scriptures also. But the point is that the child is trying to establish, seeking or establish the validation, or trying to create an identity. Means he is just a newborn, and newborn is very blank, and he wants to establish. Means he's very clueless, and he wants to establish his existence. And from whom he will establish existence? Through you. So he want to stamp out the reality. What is the reality? He want to validate from you. And that is why the children, they consistently, means they look at you. I mean, they're so innocent. They're very innocent, and out of innocence, they want to, whoever is visiting that child, they want to pursue uh, an identity, that who he is, why he has come here. Means he's just a very new existence. If we talk in terms of spirituality, he's a spirit. He's a born spirit, and the spirit is clueless because he's blank. Spirit is blank, and that blankness wants to establish identity, want to relate to where he is, to where he's lying. And that's why he where he has come, or where he's lying, and that's why he stares at you, and he observes you, and through observation, he or she wants to validate his own reality. Means, in a way, you are the visitor, who's visiting the child, certifies that child. So it's very important when the child is looking at the attending person. It's very important to look at him deeply, and validate him properly, and give him the consolation that I am here, and give him a sense of trustness, and consistently looking. He's playing, at 3 a.m. he's playing. 3 a.m. the kid is playing and staring at here and there, and watching you. So he wants validation of this physical world, that because the physical world is a new thing for him. Is a new thing for him, and he wants to seek some sort of identity, to survive, because the body is the vehicle body is vehicle. So to stay here, he wants an identity, and for that identity he seeks validation. That's why you have seen also that kids, kids, they cry, they unnecessarily, many times they cry, and they want to be consoled. Indirectly they want to be consoled. They don't want to express themselves, but they want to consoled. They want to be consoled that yes, they don't want to express their reality, but they want to be consoled through you, that he is right, he or she is right. So this is the process of children. This is the process of children, that they want to be uh, to be identified by you. He doesn't want to establish himself. He doesn't want to establish him. He doesn't want to create him. He just want to be accepted as himself. He just want to be accepted the way he or she is born, accepted as born. So he doesn't want to torn the he don't want to disrupt the born identity of it. He or she doesn't want to disrupt the born identity. So that is why it's very important to understand this, that why children seek so much validation, why they seek so much validation. Because they in a way they just want to be accepted as themselves. They don't want to be uh, they want your certificate, and they don't want to be they don't want to, in a way you can say that they don't want to do the hard work. They don't want to hard work, that I am here, and they don't want to build themselves. Of course there is something has to be built when you have to stay in this world. You have to build your character, build your, but the basic personality, basic soul, they don't want to be built up. They want to be consoled, and that's the basic character. And if that children is given that consolation, if that children is given that validation, that you are okay. And many people say, many experts have, scientists have also started saying that till the age of 5 years or 10 years, I've heard that one person was saying from until the age of 5 years, if you keep your children very properly, I'm not saying that you have to spoil them, but if you keep the children in a loving manner, then that child's soul, the soul of the child gets settled. And that's the whole point I was trying to establish through this discussion. Thank you very much.